Okay, sorry, we're gonna get started again. We're just having a bit of a technical issue with the presentation. So I'm gonna go back to our screen and we'll get started here again. Okay.
And I was at strength of our treatments.
Okay, so we were talking about that we're going to discuss the difference between chronological aging and biological aging. So some people who look younger than they are, and what are the secrets for that we find in Icon Time. And the strength we find in this treatment is our active ingredients and the aim of the treatment, cell bio-revitalization.
So the cell revitalization is going to protect the skin's supporting systems, giving you that plumpness, giving you that beautiful, useful look that we all want. And of course, it's going to fight wrinkles and that loss of tone. Okay? How we do that is based on the active ingredients, always the formulation. What is unique about our formula is that now we're working with very specific, precious metals that have highly energizing properties. These metals are silver, gold, and platinum. So the revitalization process, again, 51+3 is key. It plays a key role in this segment because not only do we have the 20 amino acids, the 16 vitamins, the 6 trace elements and minerals, the 3 nucleic acids, 4 ceramides, 2 osmoprotectors, and 3 hyaluronic acids that offer this multi-active bio-revitalization. It's a feeding of your skin on a daily basis with the essential elements to keep it healthy. But one more thing is that the 51+3 changes with every segment. And in this case, in the Icon segment, the difference is that there's an increased amount of amino acids. These amino acids are really important they form the part of the collagen and the elastin structure, that supporting structure that we were talking about that is so important to maintain because we lose it over time. Not only that, but we also lose the ability to create our own amino acids and our own production of the new structural components of the skin. So we're not only trying to prevent the loss of this elastin and collagen, but we're also trying to stimulate new production of collagen and elastin in our skin. And this is a secret to keeping our skin healthy, and that's why our products work. So now let's take a look at the metals that are used. So all the metals, silver, gold, and platinum, these are great shots, by the way, to use in your social media, are used since ancient times for their beneficial actions. Why? Because they enhance microcirculation. They reactivate the metabolism of the skin with regenerating and vitalizing actions. They make the skin brighter. They minimize wrinkles and blemishes. They counteract free radical action. And they have an antibacterial and anti-inflammatory action. They are so ideal for tired skin, intoxicated skins, and skins that need to be refreshed, renewed, or awakened.
So if we can just go back, each of the products do contain, we get asked that question, are they just inspired by these ingredients? What do you mean there's silver, gold, platinum? As you'll see, we do have these ingredients actually in the skincare products. And it's interesting to see that these precious ingredients that are found in there, they create a really, it's beautiful for marketing. Everybody wants, when you tell them you have a silver facial, a gold facial, a platinum facial, there are lots of people out there advertising the platinum package, the gold package at their spa, and they don't actually use those ingredients.
Yes.
So this is something that's a really interesting kind of fun spin for marketing, but at the same time, it goes back to science, as it always does with Dalla Palma. And these ingredients were not just chosen because they're fun or because they're sexy and you can market them easily. They're chosen because they actually do have amazing biological properties and really great beneficial specific actions for your skin. So it's kind of nice because you get both those sides, which is always the duality that we find with Dalla Palma. On the one hand, something interesting and beautiful and easy to market, and on the other hand, something that is always good for your skin because it always goes back to being good for your skin. So we can go into the more specific active ingredients now. Before we go on, actually, we should mention that this treatment, for those of you who are just being introduced to Icon Time for the first time, this treatment is broken down into 3 phases for the 3 stages of aging. So it's divided by decades. So you have the first stage, which is aging in your 30s. The next phase of the treatment is aging in your 40s. And then the final age is aging 50 plus. The reason it's broken down like that is because aging, often we just think of it as anti-aging. We just want to get rid of wrinkles. We just want to increase collagen. But actually, aging, as we've said, is a gradual process. And through your life, your specific anti-aging needs are going to be different. So this treatment has been set up so that it will target the specific needs at each stage of aging to give you a better result long term. So now we'll take a look at stage 1 for your 30s. This is your first anti-aging products. These are formulated more than anything to prevent aging, to protect the integrity and functions of the skin. So this is to actively fight the processes which alter the balance of the skin cells and structures leading to aging. So we're fighting against oxidative processes caused by free radicals, micro-inflammatory processes, alteration in the metabolism and communication of the cells. To do that, we are going to treat with the revitalizing anti-age treatment, which protects the skin's youth capital. This is going to fight aging, which is accelerated by external agents and micro-inflammatory processes, also known as inflammaging. So in your 30s, this is when you first see the signs of aging. Due to inflammaging, micro-inflammatory processes, oxidative stress, things like that, you'll see the first signs of aging. And at this stage, it's really important to protect the youth that you have and prevent further aging. So that's what this treatment is aimed to do.
Yes, and actually anti-inflammaging or inflammaging is maybe a new word for some of you, but it is a word that is being used when we're indicating, aging of the skin due to external exposure, lifestyle, stress, pollution, sun, and of course, just general loss of regeneration of the skin. This is the first step to aging, and that's why it's in the 30s. So between 30, in your 30s, from let's say 29, 20, of course this is a number can be flexible. Some people extremely damage themselves at 25 because they're exposing their skin to the sun too much, or they're smoking, or they're doing other things that they shouldn't be doing for their skin. So we're looking at decades, but I don't want you to be stuck on that. Like, it can certainly be at a younger age that can reflect this problem. And so inflammaging is a new word for some of you, and I want you to really think about that when you're looking at a younger skin or the first stages of aging. And everybody agrees that it's better to prevent always than to treat, because even when we go to treat, if we're dealing with something that's already happened, it's already at a stage that it's beyond control in many ways.
Another thing I'd like to point out, this is kind of a good time to talk about it. We sometimes have people who say, okay, well, if this anti-aging treatment is set in stages, then it makes sense that the last anti-aging treatment must be the strongest one. So why don't I just give the strongest anti-aging treatment to everyone? But that doesn't actually work, because the reality is that there's different things that are happening at different stages of the aging process, and these treatments are set to target those specific things. So if you have a client who's at the early stages of prevention in their 30s, that's what they need, the prevention stage, and you try to jump ahead to give them the treatment which would be for someone in their 50s, which is strong anti-aging, you're going to be giving her something that her skin doesn't really need because she's not at that stage yet. And at the same time, you're going to be missing out on what her skin really does need now, which is the protection phase. Correct. So it is really important that you do offer the 3 treatments to treat the 3 specific stages, because they work progressively. And if you miss out on a stage, you're missing out on giving your client what they need at that stage, and you're giving them something that's not really going to be beneficial to them.
Absolutely.
So now we're going to look a little bit more in depth at the anti-inflammaging system. Inflammaging is a big important topic in skincare these days. We know that inflammation is one of the biggest causes of aging and aged appearance to skin. So Dalla Palma has developed the anti-inflammaging system, which is a dermocosmetic system, a cosmeceutical system to fight against this inflammation that you see in your skin. So inflammation is actually an important defensive mechanism from your skin. Several factors like stress, stressful lifestyle, oxidative stress, pollution, diet, all these things can alter your body's defense response and trigger the chronic micro-inflammatory processes which accelerate or speed up cell aging. So that is inflammaging. So this is a term to identify the invisible but chronic micro-inflammatory processes which compromises the skin's barrier function and causes constant formation of free radicals. So this is invisible but chronic, which means it's going on all the time. There's no solution. This is a problem that needs to be managed constantly, and so you're going to get that through daily use of the home care products. Inflammation causes the skin to age quicker. It leads to dryness, wrinkles, dark spots, loss of elasticity, and general aging. So what is the anti-inflammaging system? This is an active youth protection treatment. It is ideal to slow down the first signs of aging, and it treats the harmful effects caused by stress and an unhealthy lifestyle. It also fights the action of free radicals and the inflammaging process, improving the skin's biomechanical properties and its integrity. So if you look at this image here on this slide, we're going to see a bigger version of it in just a moment, but this works on 3 levels. 1, it reduces the release of inflammatory mediators. So it's going to reduce that signal, that cell signal that tells your skin to produce inflammation. Second, it's going to improve the barrier function. So if you see here, this in the bottom corner, the neuropeptide release inhibition, that is inhibiting the release of the stress inflammation mechanism. The next thing, as we said, it improves the barrier function. So if you look up at this top picture, it's going to strengthen the barrier, which is going to decrease the problems that are causing that inflammation in the first place by protecting your skin. And then the final point, it inhibits the release of neuropeptides, which sensitize the peripheral nerve fibers. So in other words, it's going to relax that system that is telling your body to react with the defense mechanism. It's going to relax that by sending cell signals to calm it down. So it will produce less inflammation. So in order to protect the skin's youth capital, the anti-inflammaging system is enhanced by silver micro dust, which fights irritation and safeguards the thickness and function of the skin barrier, leaving the skin softer and more hydrated. For those of you who are interested in holistic nutrition or holistic health in general, silver has been used for a long time in the health world because it prevents inflammation and it prevents infection, and it's an anti-irritation. So in some places in Europe, for example, you can buy Band-Aids that are with silver microdust particles because it prevents infection. Or you can drink drops of silver that are added to like your daily smoothie to help boost your immune system. So silver is something that has been used for a long time, and we're taking advantage of that in this facial. So now the second stage, this is your 40s. This is when the skin is aging. So you already have wrinkles. You need corrective treatments aimed at protecting the skin's support structure, which consists mainly of collagen and elastin. And we need new active ingredients to stimulate the formation of collagen and elastin, because by your 40s, that production is slowing down. We're helping them to move correctly in the right space, and we're protecting those fibers from hardening. As you may know, there's a process called glycation caused by excess sugar in our diet. This is why sugar is so bad for you. It causes those soft, pillowy fibers of collagen and elastin to harden and break, which leads to that beautiful, pillowy look that you have if you look at a child's skin, that soft, plump skin. It starts to harden, break down, and become flatter, like if you imagine an old pillow. That's what your skin, that's what happens to your skin after glycation. So to do that, we are going to use the redensifying anti-age treatment, which is formulated to protect the skin support structure and correct the signs of aging thanks to its filling, plumping action. And it's also going to counteract the harmful effects of free radicals. How are we going to do that? Using biomimetic peptides. So the skin is made up of collagen fibers and elastin soaked in a gel of glucosaminoglycans. This is what provides the skin's support structure. So think of it, if you're building a house, these are the beams that hold up the two layers. Collagen and elastin in this gel of glycosaminoglycans, and that's what makes this beautiful pillowy skin. As the years go by, that beautiful structure starts to degenerate and it becomes flatter, and that causes the wrinkles to become more pronounced. So this process is due to the lower production of collagen fibers and elastin. So your skin it slows down the production of those things. Incorrect distribution in the space. So the collagen and elastin that you have, again, think of it like an old pillow, they start to clump and collapse in the wrong spots. It's not evenly spread throughout the skin. And there's an increase in this degradation caused by glycation. Which is caused by the hardening. Sugars cause the hardening of those flat fibers, and they lose their flexibility and support to the skin. So to treat that, we are going to use biomimetic peptides enriched with gold, or more specifically golden collagenine, which is an invaluable energizing peptide complex containing colloidal gold, which stimulates the formation of new collagen for more toned, supple skin and wrinkle reduction. So this ingredient actually stimulates your skin to create more of its own new collagen to give you that plump, filled in youthful appearance. So this complex protects the skin support structure, and it corrects signs of aging. We're going to use two different biomimetic peptides. The first is called prodderma peptides. The scientific name is right there. It stimulates the production of new collagen and elastin fibers. It reorganizes those fibers so it evenly distributes them in the space, and it stimulates the production of decorin. Decorin is a precursor to collagen, so your skin needs it to create collagen.
Think of it almost like a scaffolding. So, you know, your collagen, your fibers are meant to sit more this way. As we get older, they start to shrink and harden and they fall down. So we have this process called glycation, and the decorin is what's needed. It's actually been proven that it actually reshapes and brings back the collagen and elastin to where it should be, which is standing up, almost like legs holding up a table or of a chair. So down, back up. Decorin is responsible for that, and the dermapeptide, tripeptide 10, is able to stimulate that decorin that is needed to bring up that scaffolding again.
Yeah. The second one that we have is called the No Ages peptides. That's the fun name, and then the scientific name is tripeptide 1 acetyltetrapeptide 5. So No Ages peptide.
Yeah, No Ages peptide is easier.
These peptides prevent the formation of AGEs, or advanced glycation end products, which in the skin are collagen and elastin fibers that have become hard due to that hardening glycation process. So essentially, No Ages peptides stops that glycation, that hardening process. So when you use both of these biomimetic peptides together, they fight wrinkles, they fight sagging skin, and they fight that loss of tone that you're going to start to see in your 40s.
So again, very specifically targeting the really root cause of what is happening inside the skin when we start to get aging signs on the surface, wrinkles, loss of tone, loss of elasticity, and sagging. And so again, the gold, the dermapeptide Pro 10, and the No Ages peptides all work together at combating all those specific problems.
Now might be a good time to mention biomimetic peptides. Sometimes we get asked, what is biomimetic? So biomimetic means that it mimics biology. It mimics what is already in your skin. So that means that your skin is going to recognize these ingredients because they look like ingredients that they're familiar with. So that means they're going to accept those ingredients, and your skin is going to say, hey, I know what that is. I know what to do with it. Whereas sometimes you might have other ingredients, if they're not biomimetic, your skin doesn't recognize it and it's not really sure what to do with those ingredients. So it's really important that you're using biomimetic peptides in skincare to get good results.
And again, this differentiates a regular cosmetic from a dermal cosmetics.
Mm-hmm.
And then we get when you're over 50.
So this is the third stage of aging, 50 plus. By this stage, the ability of your skin tissues to regenerate and renew is significantly reduced. Your skin really becomes thinner, it loses its tone and radiance. This is where you really see mature skins where they're really looking for an anti-aging ingredient or anti-aging treatment. A lack of hormones, especially typically around this age, you start to see menopause. This accelerates the process. It weakens the lipid or oil barrier, which protects the skin. So this is also why typically with mature skins, they suffer a lot from dryness. They're really looking for something that's going to be nourishing and hydrating and really treat their skin. So for that treatment, we have the Skin Renewal Anti-Aging Treatment, which is going to regenerate this tired skin and combat the slowdown of your skin's normal functions and its ability to renew. So ideal for anyone from the age of 50 plus, for women during premenopause, or for women who suffer from dry skin and loss of elasticity. So again, this is for 50 plus, but it is possible that if you have someone who's a smoker, someone who's been through a significant illness, in their 40s, they might be ready for this kind of treatment. So this is a really strong anti-aging. So the passing years and hormonal changes due to menopause and premenopause leads to a slowdown of the skin's normal functions and the ability to regenerate. So while your skin is slowing down, those processes that you had in your youth to quickly turn over cells have really reduced. You're getting a buildup of senescent or old cells. These old cells are building up, and these old cells are less able to regenerate, renew, and so that further accelerates skin aging and the sagging of your skin. So not only are your cells not renewing as quickly, but then you're left over with an excess of these old cells that can't renew themselves at all. So that all leads to stronger, faster and faster aging, the more you build up these old cells. So to treat that, we are going to use something called the age delay complex, which is a deeply regenerative anti-age complex. This is going to stimulate the production of something called clotho or youth proteins. It is also going to reduce the amount of progerins or aging proteins. So in that way, it's going to delay cell aging or old cells. Basically what we want to do is we want to reduce the number of these old cells that are building up in your skin. So we are going to increase the number of youth proteins, and we are going to decrease the number of old cells. And by doing that, we'll be able to get back to a balance. So the age delay complex reactivates the vital functions of youthful skin, and it stimulates the activity of the fibroblasts, the cells which produce collagen, elastin, and hyaluronic acid, to give you a more plumped up, firm face and supple skin. It's also boosted with isoflavones derived from the red poppy, and is recommended for women during or premenopause who suffer from dry skin, loss of tone, or the appearance of dark spots. The action of the age delay complex is enriched with platinum skin matrix. So this is an invaluable peptide complex containing colloidal platinum, which is particularly recommended for aged skin. This is going to rebalance the cell communication and preserve the extracellular matrix of the dermis for a firmer, more plumped, and younger looking skin. So in other words, by the time you hit menopause, by the time you're in your 50s, your skin communication has slowed down to the point where it's not producing, you're not getting the cell signals to produce young skin anymore. So the platinum skin matrix is going to increase that cell communication and rebalance so that you get those youthful cells built up again. So now that we've seen those sort of 3 stages, let's just review what the 3 professional treatments are. We offer a range of specific treatments for a very targeted action for each of these stages. First, we have the revitalizing anti-age treatment to protect skin's youth capital. This is from the age of 30 plus to fight aging accelerated by the external agents and the micro-inflammatory processes caused by inflammaging. So this is going to be the ingredient, the treatment using silver to fight inflammaging and protect youth. The next one is the redensifying anti-age treatment to protect the skin's support structure and correct the signs of aging thanks to its filling action. So this is ideal from 40 upwards and for skin affected by wrinkles and loss of tone. This is the treatment using gold, so you can call this your gold facial. And finally, we have the skin renewal anti-age treatment to regenerate tired skin, fight the slowdown of the skin's normal metabolic processes, and fix its ability to renew itself. This is ideal from the age of 50 plus and for women during or premenopause who suffer from dry skin and loss of elasticity. And this is the treatment using platinum, so you can call this your platinum facial. All the Icon Time treatments include the option to also combine a soothing and relaxing treatment for eyes and critical point. So this is going to be a specific anti-aging treatment for the eye area, and you can also use it for critical points around the lips, which are the areas where you see the first and often strongest signs of aging, and this can be used at all the phases. Typically, this would be an add-on treatment. Okay, so now we're going to take a look at the professional products. Here you can see the professional range. We start with we have 3 masks actually. The first one is the Revitalizing Anti-Age Mask. This is a creamy, nourishing mask which gives skin a new lease on life and protects its barrier function. We're going to go into each of these products in a little bit more detail, but this is just going to give you a quick overview. So you have the first mask, which is the cream mask for the phase 1 30s silver facial, but you can also use this in the 40s and 50 plus facial. And then you could add the super mask as the add-on facial. So next we have the Super Mask Anti-Aging Mask, which is 1 single sheet mask for the full face, or we have the Super Mask, which is a hydrogel mask just for the eyes. Then we have 3 different concentrates you can use. So you have Revitalizing Anti-Age Concentrate for the silver facial, Redensifying Anti-Age Serum, which is for the gold facial, and then we have the Skin Renewal Anti-Age Vials for the platinum facial. And all of the treatments end with the same finishing cream. So now to get into more depth with the ingredients, the Revitalizing Anti-Age Mask has silver in the formula, which has reactivating properties to give skin a new lease of life, and it protects the barrier function, leaving the skin soft and revitalized. This one has softening plant-based oils and that silver microdust. So this mask is actually beautiful. It has a shimmering silver effect. If you look at our video on our treatment, you'll see it. Again, this is a wonderful product to take photos for your social media feeds because it's very interesting looking, really beautiful, and the skin is just so nourished after. Then we have the Super Mask, which is a single-use mask soaked in serum. It's also soaked in, I'm not sure if we have it written on here, yeah, soaked in 35 mils of serum. So it is a lot of serum, a really rich fluid. This is an intensive replenishing treatment to restore vitality and youth to the complexion in just a couple of minutes. It stimulates the production of new collagen. It protects the skin's support structure thanks to the synergic action of the age delay complex and the no ages peptides. And it also has 2-layer double skin power mask technology for deep penetration of the active ingredients. So that means the technology of the mask itself helps the active ingredients penetrate deeper into the skin. So you can use this with any of the treatments. We recommend doing it as an add-on. So the silver mask, the Revitalizing Anti-Age Mask, could be your base. And then this one is an add-on treatment, which you can also sell as a home care mask.
Something else we've talked about is perhaps when you remove this mask, you can folded back into its container that it comes in, which is a nice packaging. So the client can take it home and reapply it at home, perhaps one day, the next day after the facial. It has beautiful feeling to it, a very soft, very luxurious, quite nice actually.
This is a really great mask to use if you're doing any special occasions facials. So if you have a wedding party or any kind of special event where someone wants their skin to really have a boost, this is an amazing mask.
Another use for this mask that I can see is when you have given the client perhaps some treatment with technology, whether it be a laser or microneedling or microdermabrasion, radio frequency, any of these types of technologies can leave the skin abraded or irritated. And so putting a mask on that needs to then be washed off can cause more irritation. Whereas this type of mask is very easy to use because you just simply place it on the skin. It has a beautiful soft feel, feels very cool, and it hydrates and it doesn't hurt the skin to remove it. So you just simply lift it off and all the serum is there and you're done. So excellent, excellent to use in conjunction with any type of more invasive procedure, especially involving technology.
Serum. And then the outer layer is going to give you a protective occlusive barrier, which is going to boost the penetration of the active ingredients so that the product works deeper down and it's going to work faster. This is also a really quick facial to use because there's no cleanup. Or quick mask to use in a facial, no cleanup. So you just apply it, you leave it. Because of the technology, it works so much faster. And then you're also not spending time with brushes or with towels trying to clean off a cream mask. So this is a great facial to do, or a great mask to do if you want to do a quick facial.
Absolutely. And then the last thing is this super mask, you might think of it as a ready to go alginate mask. Many of you have probably tried alginate masks because you know you have to beat them to, spatulate them very rapidly, apply them to the skin. They're a bit messy, takes time to dry and so on. Well, this is an advanced mask to that process. Okay.
And you can see the active ingredients here. It's full of active ingredients. The age delay complex, no ages peptides, golden collagenine, platinum skin matrix, hyaluronic acid, glycans, and GABA. GABA is one ingredient we haven't talked about yet. GABA is a pseudo Botox. So it's going to help your skin to almost freeze those wrinkles and those expression lines. It's going to give you that pseudo Botox effect. The next mask that we have is the super mask for eyes. This is a soothing, relaxing mask for the eyes and critical points. It's a beautiful hydro gel. So it's a jelly feeling. It's enriched with diamond dust and lifting ingredients. It enhances the complexion in just a couple of minutes for a relaxed, rested result. It acts on the whole eye area. So it's going to cover from temple to temple. And then you can take out the eyelids actually pop out, and you can use that on nasolabial folds or over the lips, which are often found with dark wrinkles or deep wrinkles. So the hydrogel structure is beautiful. It's really cooling and really refreshing, especially on the eye area. It's highly adhesive, so it sticks to the skin very easily, and it makes it really easy to use again, and it penetrates the ingredients deep down in the skin. It's rich with anti-wrinkle pro-collagen peptides and with soothing agents to improve bags and dark circles, which are often a major concern for clients. It's enriched with the diamond lightning complex. So the diamond lightning complex is going to work on those dark, often you have dark bags, dark circles under the eyes. The diamond lightning complex is going to brighten that area. It also has the anti-bag complex, which is going to prevent bags and sagging under the eyes, and lifting agents with oats, pro-collagen biomimetic peptide. So this is just a beautiful treatment. You can add this on to any of the Diego Dalla Palma facials if someone's looking for a specific eye treatment.
This is also a nice mask to use on men because, again, avoids excessive washing and removing, and it's just a quick add-on. I have seen also some spas do it where they add it on to a pedicure. So if you have one of those pedicure chairs where the client can recline back, this could be an easy add-on for that service, making you more profit and utilizing the time. Remember, in this time of pandemic and after the pandemic, people are going to be wanting quick solutions, quick facials, quick treatments. So trying to combine as many things as possible in a short time as possible is going to be ideal.
Now we're going to take a look at the 3 concentrates or different serums. The first one is the revitalizing anti-age concentrate. So this is the silver concentrate. It's a concentrated boost of energy and health to strengthen the skin. It's going to maintain the correct action of the cellular functions and fight those chronic invisible microirritations which accelerate aging. In other words, it fights inflammaging. So this is great during times of stress, and it's a great ally to give the skin a new lease of life and restore vitality. It's enhanced with the 51+3 Hyalu complex, the anti-inflammaging system, and silver micro dust. The next is the redensifying anti-age serum for the gold facial. It's an intensive redensifying, so filling treatment. It revitalizes cell activity, stimulates new formation of collagen and elastin, and it leaves the skin firm and plumped. Because remember, the primary concern in the 40s is going to be that loss of plumpness, so we're going to focus on restoring that firm, plump skin. It's enriched with no ages peptides for anti-glycation to keep the skin support structure flexible and fight the onset of wrinkles. And finally, for the platinum facial, we have skin renewal anti-age vials. So this one has creatine, which is a cell energy activator, and it boosts the skin's metabolism to restore energy and density to skin, which has become fragile due to passing years and the hormonal changes of aging. So it's going to improve sagging skin, make it toned and firm. This has, again, plenty of active ingredients: the age delay complex, the platinum skin matrix, creatine, pro-collagen, and isoflavones from the red poppy. This one comes in these beautiful glass vials. So because it's such a powerful serum, it comes in individual vials, which you open at the time of treatment, so you know it's exceptionally fresh for your treatment. And finally, the closing product for the treatment is the same. So you have the correcting eye cream for all facials. This is an orange colored cream with color correcting pigments and diamond dust. So it's going to immediately and visibly reduce dark circles and make the eyes fresh and vibrant. So those color correcting pigments and diamond dust almost act like a makeup without a makeup to immediately brighten the skin. And it has a carefully measured concentration of active ingredients to improve the periocular microcirculation and smooth out the wrinkles so that bags, dark circles, and crow's feet are less visible. This is an amazing eye cream for all ages. So even if you have a younger client but they are experiencing wrinkles or aging around the eyes, that's a great cream. And finally, the finishing cream for all facials, regardless of the stage, the finishing cream is the same. So it's the redensifying anti-age cream. This is an energizing, restructuring treatment with anti-wrinkle action. So it's specifically formulated to fight wrinkles, sagging skin, and loss of tone. It's going to redensify and repair the skin. It's very nourishing and hydrating, and it stimulates the formation of collagen and elastin for toned, supple skin. So this cream has silver, gold, and platinum. So the professional treatment, the protocol can be carried out with a specific massage, or you can incorporate the use of technology if you have that technology available and you want to make it a more powerful treatment. These products work amazingly with all facial technologies that you might want to use.
And again, the specific massage is really meant to stimulate the regeneration of the skin and microcirculation. It's a beautiful massage. Again, you can watch it on our website under training, and it's a very, very pleasant massage to give. We also recommend it to be used with massage cream from the cleansing range. So if you want to massage for a longer period of time, use a little bit of massage cream. I like to use that, and then at the end I use the Icon Time cream that we just saw as a finishing.
I'm just going to mention quickly that the massage cream that we have is a highly oxygenating massage cream, which means it helps your products penetrate deeper. So instead of using just an oil, like a lot of times people will say, well, can't I just use an oil? It doesn't really do anything, and in fact, it might block your products from absorbing in the skin. So it's really important to use the massage cream from the cleansing line, which is going to give your skin, prepare the skin to receive the treatments and receive the ingredients that you're going to be applying.
Absolutely. Okay, now we come to the home care.
The home care range. So we'll talk a little bit about the home care products that are available. This is something that now that it's a time of pandemic, this is probably something you're focusing on. So in line with the 3 stages, we have 3 different 24-hour moisturizers that will hit each of the stages. And then we have a correcting eye cream, one cream that will target all the stages.
And the difference between these 3, you will notice it'll say normal, dehydrated, and dry skin. And that's just indicating the level of oil or richness to the cream. Obviously, in your 30s, you still may have some activity of oil glands. You should have some activity of oil glands, perhaps occasionally breaking out from stress. So your skin, your cream for the 30s is not so rich. It's a little lighter. The one for the redensifying in your 40s is going to deal more with that start of that loss of sebum, leading to dehydration, more loss of elasticity and collagen. And then of course in the final stages, which is your 50 plus, your skin is the driest because of your hormones changes, and therefore your skin is going to be very dry. And so you can see from here. So you can be sure that the texture of the skin, the texture of the cream changes as you move forward from the various stages. The eye cream remains the same. And one question we often get asked is a correcting eye cream same in the professional as it is in the retail? And the answer is yes. The packaging is beautiful for Icon. It comes with cellophane. It does indicate on the box the degree of nourishing, or in other words, oil content. It also has the gold foil, which is, you know, giving that nice, beautiful luxury packaging. Comes with a small spatula, so when a client gets home, she can lift it out, keeping the product hygienic. And yeah. Those are the, so here again, we see the specific action and the specific ingredients. Obviously, these creams are 24-hour creams, so they can be used morning and night, massaged into the skin, and again, avoiding the eye area because we do have a special eye cream for that. I also find that it's important for me to explain to clients not to use too much product. So if you take a look, it's got 50 mLs, and using 1 ml per day, I would say is even a lot sometimes. I personally find 1/2 ml sufficient to do face, neck. So about 100 days. So, you know, 3 months, give or take, is how long these products should last if you're using them on a daily basis.
Yeah, the products are really rich, so they go rich with ingredients, so they go a long way. You don't need to use too much.
So 24-hour redensifying anti-age cream, and then the last one is a 24-hour renewal anti-age cream. So all those, again, follow the same principle that we've just finished discussing, which is anti-inflammatory, anti-inflammaging, anti-glycation, and then renewal to get rid of your senescent cells and produce more youthful cells. The eye cream is the same, comes in a 15 ml jar. And your super mask can also be purchased in a nicer packaging than the one that you would buy for your personal use in the cabin. The price difference is slight, but you know, for purpose of selling the customer a nice mask, it's not much the difference.
The super mask for retail comes with these directions printed on the back. So it's going to tell them about the ingredient, it's going to tell them what to do, and tell them exactly how to use the product. So that accounts for the price difference. It's just a beautiful pack on the outside.
And if you'll notice, so it says leave 10 minutes. So no, this masks work very rapidly. Of course, you can leave them on longer if you wish, but 10 minutes is necessary, is all you need to achieve the results. Same with the eyes, okay? So again, comes in two different styles of packaging. One is less expensive for the cabin, more expensive for the client to purchase at home. It has to do with packaging. Product is the same. And now we have a new novelty for the consumers today that are looking for effective, but also very luxurious, beautiful products. And this is the anti-age face oil market that has doubled in the last few years. And the sales have grown exponentially in the use of oils. So they have launched this 3 highly concentrated anti-age oil serums. And they all have this beautiful synergistic action that we've all been talking about this morning, stimulating production of collagen, elastin, reducing the wrinkle depth, and making your skin smoother and more elastic and softer. And again, we're using silver, gold, and platinum plus 13 precious oils. And here are all the oils. Some of them you may recognize from previous seminars we've done and previous products. They're all very, very nourishing, antioxidant, revitalizing, silkening, all organic, eco-certified. And now we are also going to introduce you Gold Elixir, a new anti-age redensifying serum from the Icon Time.
So this is a beautiful new product. We're going to be getting it soon. As you can see here, it's absolutely beautiful, the packaging and the product itself. It's stunning. We've just received, just before we closed, we received our first sample from Italy, and everyone who saw it thought it was just absolutely beautiful. So this is a serum, an intensive anti-wrinkle with colloidal gold. So this is a luxurious formula with filling and smoothing action for timeless beauty. It's studied to actively fight wrinkles and the signs of aging. So it has an infusion of gold. It's enriched with golden collagenine and aminopeptidic complex no ages peptides to stimulate the production of new collagen, fight wrinkles, skin slackening, and loss of tone. It is perfect to be combined with all the Icon Time creams, so it meets the needs of every age. So with this one beautiful luxury serum, you're able to treat all the different skins. So to take a look, we have golden collagenine. So peptides and colloidal gold stimulate the formation of new collagen. That's what we've been talking about. And we also have the no ages peptides to protect the collagen that is there from glycation and from the other degradation processes. So with those two ingredients, you're getting both sides. You're stimulating new collagen and you're also protecting the collagen that you have. So again, with Diego Dalla Palma, we're always getting a holistic, full, balanced view, and that's what you're getting with this serum. It's enriched with golden microcapsules of hyaluronic acid that are going to melt in contact with the skin, giving it precious brightness for precious beauty. So that's the beautiful gold. If you look back at the image, you'll see those gold droplets. Those are the golden microcapsules of hyaluronic acid. So to use it, you shake before using and apply morning and evening on cleansed skin in a circular motion to promote the absorption of the microcapsules. And then you move on to your neck and décolleté.
And then after that, you apply your cream suitable to your age. So here's your packaging. You can see it's beautiful, beautiful silk screening on the bottle. The gold foil really makes it pop. And I love this serum because it comes with a really beautiful box. Looks really pretty on your dresser. And we know that clients today are looking for serums They're going to be looking for more serums now because so many of us, of course, we're not able to go to the spa to get a facial. And so we're looking for alternative ways to take care of our skin more deeply. And the serum is a great substitute. And it can be used morning or night with any of the Icon creams. So if you're looking for one serum for anti-aging to provide to your clients, all ages, with hyaluronic acid, with gold, this is going to serve many, many clients. So here's our serums comparison now, because we do have quite a few in DDP. The Youth Venom is really recommended for expression lines and deep wrinkles, those who are really looking for a specific target action on, almost like a pseudo Botox. Then we have the White Light, which is more suited for clients who are experiencing a lot of dullness, dark spots, problems with complexion, problems with, general dullness on the skin. So that is why we would recommend the White Light. Then we have Skin Map or Skin Code. This is for loss of tone, gravity, sagging. And again, this would be the illuminating serum that would be recommended for somebody to use. And then we have Icon Time. Icon Time is for aging of the skin, for wrinkles, loss of elasticity, and also for dryness, etc., because of the hyaluronic acid.
So the main difference with this Icon Time is that it's going to give you that filling action, which you're not getting with the other serum.
Mm-hmm.
And finally, the other product that we have, backed by popular demand, if you want to know the real age of a woman, where do you look? The hands. Everybody knows that. So they brought back the smoothing hand cream with vitamin C. The regenerating hand cream, so it's an anti-aging hand cream, anti-spot, and repairing. It has smoothing and softening effect, enriched with vitamin C, shea butter, and vegetable phospholipids to deeply nourish and strengthen the defenses of the skin, protecting hands from dryness, cracking, and external aggressions. It envelops your hands in a light film without feeling heavy or greasy, and it's also perfect for men to use. This ingredient, or this particular product, I think is especially needed right now with coronavirus. Everyone is washing their hands and using hand sanitizer so much. So many people are complaining of cracking, dry hands. So rather than using just a regular moisturizer, it's nice to be able to offer something that is also anti-aging and in line with the facial products that you're using. We also love the idea of using this because it's an inexpensive product. You can use this as an add-on. So maybe you can combine it. If people are buying a few different products, then you can give them a hand cream for free or at a reduced price. This is a great add-on product to try to stimulate retail sales.
It's a 50 ml container, so very handy to have in your purse. We launched this at Christmas. Some of you may have already experienced this product. I love it. I have it in my purse. I use it all the time. And I must say that when I didn't have it and I was using another hand cream, a very good hand cream, but still didn't quite give me the satisfaction that this one gave me. I immediately feel when I use this product that I don't have to reapply a hand cream as often. With any other one that I've used in the past, I would put it on and still feel this need to go back and put more on. Whereas with this one, I find that I'm good for hours and hours. In fact, I don't even think about using it again until the next day. Again, we always have rigorously proven effectiveness from Dalla Palma. This is very important because we want to show you that the products work. Customers will ask you, does this really work? And of course, now we can confidently state, yes, it does. These products have been tested at the University of Naples. Tests have been done, clinical instrument tests carried out for 30 days on 20 subjects with aged skin. They did 4 professional sessions once a week, plus using the daily 24-hour cream, the eye cream, once a week using the super mask. So again, all the results show increased suppleness, increased skin density, wrinkle reduction, and under eye bag reduction. Amazing, amazing results. As always, we have support. We have posters, brochures. Here's these 2 masks. These are the retail masks, what they look like. We have a nice little base that you can put them on if you want to retail them. And of course, the shelf talkers, samples, and this is what the window could look like. And I think we've already done that. I think we're just, what's going on?
Yeah, so that is our presentation.
Thank you.
So thank you. We're going to go to the chat and see if you have any questions. You wouldn't be able to use this line in someone who is allergic to metals. That's a good question. And actually, I don't think that I haven't heard of anyone who's allergic to gold, silver, or platinum. And in fact, I think that's why they're considered such precious metals, because throughout history, it's one of the only metals that is tolerated well without any allergies. Sometimes you hear about people who can't they talk about having an allergy with a piercing, for example, if they're using silver or using gold, but usually that's because the metal that you use in jewelry is not pure. It's plated and combined with other harder metals. So usually they have an allergic reaction to that. So that's a different thing than the pure collagen or the pure gold, platinum, and silver that we're using here.
Yes, again, remember we're using it pure. It's not blended with any type of metal. Most items, even if you go and buy an 18 karat gold earring or necklace, it can cause problems because anyways, there is a little bit of metal in there that is not gold, or in silver, it's mixed with nickel or other. So the higher the quality of the gold, so of course gold, pure gold is 24 karat. So unless you're buying 24 karat earrings, if you're highly sensitive to metals, you would have a reaction. In our case though, we don't have that problem because it's only pure metal, gold, pure silver, pure platinum.
What is the price point for the skincare line, and how much would you suggest to charge for a facial with this skincare line? So we have all our pricing information available if you open an account with us, we can send you the information. Because we're going to be publishing this on our website, we don't want to talk about any prices in terms of your cost. But in general, you would charge for this facial.
I always recommend at least $100. Probably more than that if you can get away with it in your area. $125, $135, and $150.
And then you could have
so basically your $125 silver, $135 your gold, and your $150 is your platinum. That is my recommendation. Of course, you need to take a look at what's going on in your area to see if you're going to be competitive. Yes.
Yeah. Always take a look at your competitors. And then the other thing I'll mention with the pricing is the super mask can be an add-on. So that would change the way you would change the pricing. We have a question about curbside pickup at our Waterloo store. No, unfortunately, we haven't opened up for curbside pickup yet. In Ontario, that was just made available as of this week. But if you send an email to sales@intercosmetics.ca, we can see what we can do to arrange something for you if there's a particular reason. But in general, no, we're not, we just don't have the staff working in our store right now.
Although we should say that we are contemplating opening up for curbside pickup. It's just, we need a little bit of time to organize ourselves to be back to that. Hopefully soon.
As soon as we are able to, and as things keep changing throughout this pandemic, we'll be sending out emails to update you if anything changes. For now, for all orders, you can place all orders through our website. And if you have any issues with that, you can send an email to sales@intercosmetics.ca and we can help you out. If you do not have an online account with us, you can register for an account through our website. It does take 2 to 3 days for your account to be created and registered. And after that, you'll be able to log in.
There was another question from the same person who asked about the charging of the facials. The present, what is the price point of the skincare line? I will tell you that our skincare line is very competitively priced and in fact, I feel very, very well priced in comparison to most products out there that do not offer what we offer, which is a dermatological line, a dermocosmetic, proven results, dermatologically tested, highly efficient, highly effective, and our price range is very reasonable. Of course, it's not a cheap line by all means, but I would say it's extremely competitive and comparing quality to quality, very, very well priced. Okay.
Someone's asking for the slides in an email. So all the slides and all our presentation material is available on our website at intercosmetics.ca in the training section. Another question here, is there any way to perform a basic facial that this can be an add-on, or does it have to be a specific facial itself? So the products we've been talking about today are 3 specific facials on their own. They're not really, you couldn't really add on. The only item that could be a potential add-on would be the eye treatment, or I suppose the super mask, but really they're meant to be used all together, and it's best to use it all together as a system because that's going to be the way that you get the best results.
Having said that, though, we do have the occasional clients who might ask, well, can I use this mask, let's say, with a different facial that I'm doing? Like if I want to do this mask at the end instead of a skin coat mask. You're free to do what you like. And of course, the results will still be there. It's just we're giving you the option of, providing the service as it's been tested and proven to work as a system. And this is important because every facial is a specific system in its own. But of course, you can take it apart and, pull it out and say, okay, I'm going to use this mask today with this treatment, et cetera, et cetera. Okay.
Yeah, if you're combining within Dalla Palma, then it is a little bit more possible. But in general, you're going to get the best results using everything all together. We have a question. How often should clients use the serums for home care? Best results are going to be using the serums daily. So whether that works for them better with their skincare system to use it in the day or use it at night, we always recommend using serums at night because that's when your skin is at rest. So that's when it's best able to penetrate the ingredients and best able to work. But daily use for the serums is ideal. That's what you should be recommending. And someone is asking, do you still carry the man line in stores? No, the man segment has been discontinued.
Well, we have the mask. We have the mask that was the men's mask, to do a mask for men in facial. That's the only thing that we've left. I think it's on sale. You can find it on our website.
Yeah. In general, they found that there's no need for a separate men's line because all the products from Dalla Palma work well for men and women, and the packaging has become a lot more gender neutral. Aside from maybe the rose gold serum that we showed today, most of the products, especially if you're looking at the skin coat line, they look gender neutral. So there's no need for a specific product for men anymore.
And excuse me, if you are looking for the men's mask and you can't find it on the website, then just send us a quick email, sales@intercosmetics, and we will provide you the information. Okay.
Another question, are these products suitable for a client with acne-prone skin? No, I would not give these products to a client with acne-prone skin because we have another line which is going to target their acne. That is the purifying line. That is an amazing product to target their acne. And a lot of acne lines out there are not anti-aging, but the purifying line from Dalla Palma does have an anti-aging cream
for home use
for acne skin. So you're going to get the anti-aging and the acne benefits. So that would be much more suitable for them.
And again, keeping in mind that a woman who is experiencing acne, even in her 30s, like I mentioned before, you still have some oil activity. But of course, if the blemish pops up once every 3 months and then it's gone and you don't get another one again for another 6 months, then you can't really say you have acne. But if you have a constant breakout, one comes and one goes, one comes and one goes, then you are dealing with a full-blown acne, in which case we recommend the purifying line. And again, that line has the 51+3, which is an anti-aging complex. It has specific active ingredients, specifically the no ages peptide, which helps to keep your skin from aging in that particular time in your life.
Okay, I think that's it. I think those are all the questions that we had. All right, so that's it for this week. We're going to be doing another webinar next week, probably on the purifying line. So that would be great for you, asking about the acne-prone skin. We are also going to be doing a seminar upcoming about preparing to open your spa post-pandemic. So we're going to be talking about what kinds of PPE you should be using, what is available, the differences out there, some marketing ideas, and some new protocols to make sure that you can be comfortable and your clients can be comfortable opening up. So look out for an email on that. We're going to be doing that most likely next week.
So we're going to do our regular 1 o'clock Wednesday seminar on DDP. We're going to talk about acne, oily skin, and the cleansing segment of the line. So again, keep that in mind. And then we will also be sending out a separate email for this particular seminar on opening up again and what is required, or what are the options for requirements to keep your clients safe, to keep yourself safe. As you know, the government hasn't really told us anything in terms of what we're supposed to do when we open. So we're gathering information and we're, putting it all together. So hoping that we'll get more information. We already know or have some ideas about what we should be doing, or more likely they will be asking us to do.
Yeah, so this is going to be a good starting off point until we get more information from the government. We know that there are certain things that are definitely going to be beneficial to you and your clients, whether it's a requirement or not. So we're going to be giving you that information. I just noticed that we have one more question about anti-aging. Oh, sorry, before we go back to that, will you be offering masks and gowns for use in our spas? Yeah, so we're going to be talking in our seminar about all the different PPE that we're going to have available, including masks and gowns. So back to this anti-aging question. What about the clients that are interested in a product that helps with age spots? There wasn't a lot of talk about spots other than the white light. When you talk anti-aging, is spots a part of that? That's a great question. Spots are definitely something that contribute to, first of all, a sign of aged skin and contribute to the appearance of aged skin. But spots are a whole other problem that have to be managed in a completely different way with completely different ingredients. So we have the segment white light, which is specifically targeted for spots and for brightening and pigmentation. That is a whole other facial and a whole other treatment. With Icon, when we talk about anti-aging, we're talking specifically about the structure of the skin, about collagen, the elastin fibers, wrinkles. But then, of course, when we look at what makes a skin look aged, it's more than just the wrinkles and the structure of the skin. All these different things contribute to the appearance and to make skin look older than it is. So white light would be more what you're looking for. We're going to be doing a webinar on that as well. That's on our list to be coming up soon in the next few weeks. That's probably the treatment you'd be interested in. With Icon, we don't really, other than the under eye treatment, which has to do with pigmentation, Icon is not meant to target pigmentation.
However, having said that, and you are worried about developing age spots, then most definitely the day 24-hour cream for with the silver is going to be an anti-inflammatory. So it's going to prevent that inflammation, which includes developing dark spots. So again, you are targeting that, but in an indirect way. But if you're asking for something very specific to act on the spots that are already there, then we do recommend using the white light serums. We actually have an anti-spot serum. It's very easy to sell. It's a little wand. You just apply it on the spot and away you go. So the client can use this morning and night and then follow with their moisturizer of their choice. I hope we answered your question. And we're going to be doing white light most likely the week following next week. Okay.
Okay, so if there are no other questions, you can always get in touch with us through our website or through sales@intercosmetics.ca if you have any other questions about the line. And we hope you join us next week for our next webinar. Thank you so much.
Thank you for joining us. See you next week. Bye.